All right, bang. Today is Tuesday. It's October 21st. Welcome to the Dog Walk presented by Barstool Sports. Snake Draft Tuesday. Big day because we're going to try something new. We're trying something new where, as you can see, if you're watching this on YouTube, none of us have our computers because we don't know what today's draft's going to be.
I feel naked.
Yeah.
It does feel weird.
And afraid.
It's a lot different. So what we did is we had Lance come up with a few topics that are pretty general that everyone should know. And we don't know them, though. So that's a big twist, is how well we do without any research. And Tate, you're a known research guy.
Yeah, I have like pregame jitters right now. I feel a different vibe in here.
Yeah, it's a little nerve wracking. Are we
gotta
picking
look
out
at
of a
each other.
hat?
Why would we do that?
Is there? I thought there might be like 5 that we might have.
Lance says 5, but I think he should just pick the best one.
He settled on one.
Put the
he told me.
pressure
Settled on
him.
one.
Yeah, I've got 5. I try to keep them pretty vague. And the ones that I've narrowed it down to 3, which I've now narrowed down to 1. I tried to basically have it where you just really need to use your own brain. Research, I guess, could help you, but
Don't
I
love
would
that.
just try
Yeah,
to think
this
about
That
it.
sucks, Dave. Just give one of these.
Right off
like,
the
I'm
bat,
good.
using my own brain.
I was acknowledging the fact that it's going to be a struggle for me, not that
Gotcha.
I actually have to use it. You know.
So we all like already kind of have knowledge of this topic, you're saying?
Yeah, I think it's going to relate to you. Would you like me to reveal the topic?
Are there any other questions beforehand?
I'd just like to go on the record and say I'm having a bad brain day.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he's bad brain day.
I blame Tate for this too.
Yeah.
2 weeks in a row. How about that move, huh?
Well,
Talk about that real
yeah, we
quick.
can talk about. How about we can talk about Chief direct quote? Last night was worse than the week before.
I heard that was insane.
Insanity.
Insanity.
This was an event more catered to you.
But
You
I
could
had to-
chug milk and then run.
Yeah, but the anticipation of just waiting around, literally doing nothing. And
That's
so-
what I mean. That
yeah.
sucked.
That-
I'd
but
rather.
There was a finite end in sight, though. At worst, it was going to be midnight.
Last night ruined my night. Last week ruined my week.
Yeah, I'm still recovering from last week.
I got home and I slept till like 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. that day.
I did not.
Long day.
Chief, you look a little groggy today.
I'm a little groggy.
He's
I'm
having a
all
bad
groggy.
brain day.
I also.
Need some milk.
So it was the milk mile. In case you missed it on Tate After Dark. I puked on lap 31. Then I was driving up Ashland Avenue. Had to pull over and puke again on the side of the road.
Nice.
That's a bad visual. But
I almost caught the cleanup fee in the Uber. Beat
Did
the
you-
charges.
Really?
Yeah, but I didn't puke.
Oh,
I waited till I got home.
Have you ever puked in an Uber and then just got out of the car and ran real quick?
No, one time my buddy spilled soup in one, though, and I bought the Uber. That was the whole thing. Bringing soup into the Cubs game. Who does that?
That's
Soup into a Cubs game.
Anyways,
Was it that raccoon killer Tim Rieger?
it's not.
Government names.
Ed, who do you think is gonna be good at this format here?
I honestly,
I would love to
It
like.
does not help.
I would love to hear like an example, and then we could like.
I think it's going to be
It's hard to
like
answer without that.
fruit, something with
But like,
No.
say if it was like childhood snacks, like Chief would suck at that. You know,
Yeah.
Like some of us might have missed a key part that
Yeah.
others had. in
Missed the
their lives.
childhood.
yeah, I did say that it could be a repeated topic too because I do think this is very different.
Yeah.
And it's been 5 years.
and that
But he said this is fresh.
Let's do childhood
It's new.
snacks.
It's new. All right, let's just
Apples
fucking
and peanut
reveal-
butter.
Yeah, let's run it.
Fucking reveal it.
All right, so I love the drafts where although it is great to be like Skittles is the best candy, I like the ones with out of the box answers where there maybe isn't a clear like 1-1, right? And it's all where you take in your creativity. And I really love the one we did of dream jobs. So now I've switched it to, we can maybe call it chill jobs. It would jobs you would want if the money didn't matter, right? So in this hypothetical, everyone gets the same amount of money. It's all the same. A job you would want because you just enjoy doing that job.
Okay.
That's the draft.
All right, cool.
I have a question.
I right off the bat, I don't like anything.
Yeah,
I don't enjoy anything.
Did you follow up question? Did you say are we paid like money doesn't matter? Are we getting paid well or not well or average or?
I guess we would just have to assume we're all doing average, right? And I guess maybe this is almost like
keeping the lights on at home.
yeah, everyone's doing fine, and I guess in this
You're happy.
there aren't like rich people, right? So it's not like you feel like you're in a class system. It's all this is like a hypothetical communist society.
This is
we
Ed-
just want a
Ed's-
chill
yeah,
job,
Ed's
Ed's
dream
fucking
job.
dream.
Not true. But
just a chill job.
I know what job I want first, but
Okay.
I'm already struggling.
if you're all right, let's. All right,
Can I write some down now, or is that cheating?
You can write them down.
You can write some.
Like write some
You
ideas
can
down?
brainstorm. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
My range of when you give me 2 weeks to prepare to 2 minutes to prepare is large.
A lot different.
You're gonna hear me say some dumb things.
That's good. All right, let's do the order. Danny, 1 through 5. What number is it?
4.
No.
Tate,
3.
No.
Dave,
Isn't it cheap?
or Chief. It's different today.
1.
No.
Dave,
2.
No.
4.
No.
No,
I'm an
you
idiot.
banana head.
Oh,
1 through
no.
5. What
Oh,
is?
5.
5.
I thought it might be 5. What number do you want?
Jeez, I'll go last.
All right. So Danny's last. 1 through 4. Tate.
1.
It is 1.
I will go 4th.
It's the opposite.
I just need some more time.
Time to think.
Yes.
I
was
was 1
gonna-
through 3. Chief.
3.
No.
2.
Yes.
3.
1 through
2.
1 or 2 to me. 1.
No.
Chief.
2, and I'll go 2.
All right. So I'm first.
Yeah, you.
He said he had a 1-1 though.
Yeah.
I've got mine for sure.
Gotta write mine down.
Hey guys, before we get into today's draft, I want to talk about game time. The NFL is back. Tailgates, pack stands, that buzz before kickoff, but getting in, it's a nightmare. Queues, price jumps, getting logged out mid-click. All you want to do is be there, beer in hand, losing your voice with the crowd. The Game Time app gives the advantage back to fans. It's the hack for unlocking amazing tickets and experiences in a few taps. It's incredibly easy to use, and the Game Time guarantee means that you can trust you'll get 100% authentic tickets on time and at the best price. Plus, fees are always included, so what you see is what you pay. I was looking at tickets, Chief, for Bears-Giants. You can get it in for as low as $262. That might end up being a big game.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
It's
like,
looking like it is going to be a big game.
yeah, and obviously you're there to support the Bears, but it always is cool seeing some opposing players. Like, it's going to be cool to see Scatterboo in person.
Yeah, that guy's a bowling ball.
Yeah,
Who doesn't love Scatterboo?
Yeah, so go get those tickets. Take the guesswork out of buying NFL tickets with Game Time. Download the Game Time app, create an account, use code DOGWALK for $20 off your first purchase. Terms apply. Again, create an account and redeem code DOGWALK for $20 off. Swipe, tap, ticket, go. Download the Game Time app today. All right, so I'm up. Without further ado, the jobs you would want even if money wasn't a factor. It exists in some form now. It's only privatized now, or it's only small stores, so it's largely obsolete. But bar none, I always want to work at a video store, like Blockbuster,
Okay.
for sure.
You like the
This pick
ambiance?
stinks.
Like,
Why does it stink?
Because
Why,
that would
well,
be-
explain why you think
yeah.
this is such a good job. Because I think it's not. You have to stand in a store all god. Like I'm picturing a Blockbuster, and you're at the register.
Okay, so I think Blockbuster. It was always my high school dream job.
I know that.
So it was my high school dream job because I know the guys who worked there that were older, like my sister's friends' age and whatnot. They worked there. They would get like 8 free movie rentals at a time, which I was like, that's sick. So the perks are great.
Great benefits.
It's not a place where you got to clean up. You're literally, it's just you're racking movies. So while it is retail, it's pretty much no folding a bunch of fucking jeans that people take off the rack. No sweeping.
Put your finger down, Dave.
What is it? What is it?
Continue.
Why do you think there's no sweeping?
Well, sure, you got to sweep up, but it's not going to be a situation where you're attacking kernels everywhere.
Yeah, it's very light.
It's very
cleaning, if
light
anything.
cleaning. Yes, exactly.
Touching up.
Like the worst that's going to happen is
That's a
the
good
winter.
point.
People are going to be tracking in snowy boots and shit.
Now, here's my question. Now, I'm operating as if this is 1995 and these stores are still in existence.
Yeah.
What if you have to rewind all the VHS that people didn't rewind?
Ooh.
That would fucking stink.
That's why there's late fees.
You don't get the late fees.
Yeah.
If you don't rewind?
Yeah.
You're not pocketing.
Yeah,
it.
you're not. That's not going to your pocket.
Yeah, but I think that scares
So
people.
it's-
I think that's an exception. I think most people do rewind. So I think that's a bad con.
I don't know that.
And that Dave,
Let him have it, Dave. This pig absolutely fucking.
It's-
pushing a VHS in and hitting rewind is not that hard.
but you got to wait for it. And that
You don't. You go walk back and
I can't walk away and
He's
take
got
a
to.
piss.
He'll walk back and reload the Reese's Pieces shelf.
What if there's not one other task to do?
That's what I mean. I think
That's
it could be
insanely
very boring.
Insanely boring.
Very boring.
Working at Blockbuster?
Yeah.
Why would it be boring?
You're kind of just like a cashier.
Yeah, you might. It's the same as working at a grocery store, basically.
Yeah, but I'm looking at the perks. I get free movies.
You probably get. I worked at Target for my first ever job. I got 10% off.
That's not free movies.
Who cares?
10% off the movies. Target.
I like movies. What do you mean? Who cares? That's like asking someone, "Oh, why do you want free ice at the ice rink?" I like hockey. I like movie. That's cool.
Be a movie critic then.
Yeah.
No.
No, he's
No,
movie.
No. Movie critic is a
In
straight
a
up.
perfect world, if Eddie could do anything in the world,
This
number
the-
one
listen.
pick, he says, I want to work at Blockbuster.
He's working at.
Yeah, money doesn't exist, you nimrods. What don't you?
I
understand?
know.
I
don't
understand,
understand.
but it'd be the most boring job in the
But
world.
that's what I'm saying. Movie critic is a good job. So I don't think. I think that's a bad pick.
But that's crazy.
Okay, I guess
You're
you could take it
picking
different ways.
So you're picking chill. What
I
is
guess
it?
I'm picking bad jobs that would be good.
Chill
which
jobs?
I guess maybe is not the topic either.
Yeah, I guess it'd be like a job you'd want. Like you could still want to critique movies and have everybody say your opinion sucks or doesn't. You just don't get any money for it, really. You know, the money
Right.
stays the same.
Yeah.
So you get the highs and the lows.
All right.
Hey, listen. I went first, so give me some fucking grace here.
That's fair.
All right, Blockbuster
Cunts.
employee is off the board.
But you also said that you had a easy one right off the top of your head.
Well, that was the first one I hit. I
Yeah.
mean, and maybe I could have drafted it at another point, but when you're under the gun, I can't wait to see how you do. You fucking balloon head. Chief, you're up.
I'm gonna go with bullpen catcher.
Oh,
Bullpen catcher. You're in the sun. You're kind of on the team, but there's no pressure. It's just I feel like that lifestyle Dave has talked about. I've heard Dave sell me on this job for I don't know as long as I've known him, fucking almost 15 years now. I think that's you. What your job is to sit out in a professional stadium and play catch? Sign me up.
So here's my problem.
It's-
I think that was drafted in the dream job draft.
Yeah, you're
I think that
traveling a lot.
sucks.
I don't
A
mind
lot of
travel,
traveling, you're not getting that much money.
No,
but the money's all the same.
Yeah, the money's all the same, and for this job, you're making like $100,000 each.
I think it's a bad pick then.
It's
Why?
That's clearly a good job already.
That's a legit.
Yes, that's a dream job. That's not a job that
It's
you.
outside. The spirit
That
of
would
the
not
draft.
be my dream job if money wasn't involved.
That was the draft. Your dream job if money's not involved. Like you would
You
still
said
do it.
chill jobs.
Yeah, that like to shorten the word on
So
the
is
thumbnail.
it dream jobs or not?
A dream job you would do if the money isn't like, all right, here, I'll give you mine. I would, if money didn't matter in the world and I still had to have a job, I'd like to be a person at like a big greenhouse that waters all the plants. I'd show up every day and I'd do that.
Yeah,
and if
yeah.
like
We've
that's
talked
a
about
fucking
you-
sweet ass
you-
job.
all right.
I'd love to do that.
I don't like the.
So,
You're right.
well, is it being vetoed or not?
He's
No, you
not
can still
right.
do it.
How's he not right?
That-
If money didn't matter, what do you want to do 40 hours a week? He wants to catch baseballs from a.
Yes, but
Yeah.
listen, even if money matters, people would still want to do that. A large amount
That-
of people.
All right.
It's
So is this being vetoed or
not
what?
being vetoed. I'm just saying it's a bad pick for that reason.
Yes,
This is
it's a job. It's the hardest job to get in sports.
yes. There's exactly. It's not a thing about money.
But it's mostly just based off the fact that
How
he
much
likes
do they
playing
make?
catch.
I like
They
playing catch.
So they make you.
So then what? I don't have to. I mean,
I don't think it should be vetoed. Like if he likes
No,
playing catch,
no one's
he likes
vetoing it.
playing
I'm
catch.
just saying it's a bad pick because of that reason.
Huh.
Because people would die to do this already.
but I wouldn't.
The factor, the,
Well, that
the
changes
twist,
my entire list.
the twist of the draft does not change it.
I'm with Ed on this one.
Like,
How
hate
does
to
that
say
make you
it.
feel?
I think we're right.
Strengthens your argument.
I mean, I'll
It's-
switch it if you want.
No one's saying that it's a vetoed pick. We're saying it's a bad pick because it's a job that a lot of people would aspire to be.
Lance said,
Is that what we're going with?
It's
So like,
We need clarification.
I
so like
think it's
being
just
like
without-
calling college football games is not a good pick.
I think if there is a job that people would want to do, people would
All right.
line up to do.
I will.
Veto yourself.
Do you want me to?
well, I think it's fine. I don't think it's like a problem.
Well,
of
if
a
it's not in
veto.
the spirit of the draft,
I think it is. I guess my thing is just like, what you wouldn't want to be like a doctor, right? Doctor gets paid a bunch of money because you have people's
Yes.
lives on the line, right? So then you're not getting any more money for the fact that you might accidentally kill somebody or something, right? So being a bullpen catcher is fine. You just don't get the high salary for a chill job. You just are a bullpen catcher. That's it.
So I
That's
think
it.
the
is
topic
physical
is
labor involved.
it would be low paying jobs that you would do if money wasn't an option.
Yes,
Yeah,
that's how
That's
I,
a different.
yes.
That's what we should go off if that's what we're doing.
That's what I
Yeah.
thought.
That's what I thought too. Like
all right, that's a different way to phrase.
now, Ed's pick was within the spirit of the draft. It was just a bad pick.
Which fine.
So
yeah.
But yeah, your
I
picks are
will
way different.
I will pivot to something else
Okay.
Okay.
All right, so we
This
don't
is
want
going-
any
this
sick
is-
jobs anymore.
Yeah. This
Or
is-
you could, but you just have
But-
to live
yeah.
with the consequences.
Yes, exactly.
You could be the star quarterback, but if you fucking suck, you're not getting any more money, and everyone's going to be tweeting at you.
Yeah, like there's ways to make this pick, but let's continue.
There's ways to make the bullpen
Yes.
catcher pick.
Yeah,
What
because
do
you could just say you love traveling and
Directionally.
being with the team and playing catch. And
I mean,
not
that's
being on the team.
that's what I said.
That's fine.
Directionally. I'm not saying mine because I'm going to use it, but that's not what I was saying.
Yeah, it's not vetoable. Yeah, it's just they're saying it's just.
What are you
not a good
pivoting
pick.
to?
Well, this is like a very specific thing.
Okay.
So there's a coffee shop on Lincoln called Heritage Bikes, and they make bikes, they build bikes, and they make coffee. So those guys just sit in the back of the shop, they just drink coffee, and then they build stuff. Like, I need something to do. I can't just sit on my ass and, we're down to 2 microwave popcorns on the shelf. I got to go do something else. I'd like to be able to like be stimulated. So I would just build bikes and work at Heritage Bike Shop.
All right, so you want to
I'm
You
a
want to be a
builder.
hipster is what you want to be.
I want to build things. Yeah,
no, you want to be a bike builder.
bike builder. Sure. Is that better? Is that in the spirit of this draft?
Every kid
I
dreams
think
of that
so.
growing up.
Way more in the spirit. I don't know.
Yeah, my list.
I don't think you're allowed to critique anyone the rest of the draft.
Yeah, with that.
You would
pick,
rather build bikes than work at Blockbuster?
Oh,
say that, I didn't say that.
1,000%.
All right.
I didn't even know that was a job.
Building bikes? I thought it was
You guys never seen Heritage
no, I
Bikes?
thought it's just a fucking hot press and they build the forms and you
Because you don't know anything.
sure you put some fucking nuts and bolts on the wheels.
Take
but
that from him. He just said you don't know anything.
listen, I don't
Think so-
care. People out there
he
think
thinks
bike
the guy-
builder's a good worthy number 2 overall.
Look at this draft is fucking impossible, is what I'm realizing, because nothing's good. I thought bullpen catcher, where you're just hanging with the boys and catching baseballs and sitting in the sun, that to me sounds like a pretty good day.
Danny, bike builder.
I was with you on bullpen catcher. Bike builder is so oddly specific. I don't know.
I
how many-
said it
I don't
was.
know how many kids are dreaming of being a bike builder growing up.
But
If that's your cup of tea, that's your cup of tea.
yeah,
That's so
I'm
cheap.
looking for things.
It's a very chief answer.
It's
That's
very
good.
similar in my head to what Lance is saying, where he's walking around Home Depot watering the plants. If that's the spirit of this draft, I want something. I want a good set. I don't want to work in like a factory. I want to have like a chill, like we're making nice custom things, and it's like it's something mentally stimulating, and I think, and they look nice, and I would enjoy it.
Yeah. All right. Go get your Schwinn from Chief.
No, they don't have Schwinns.
He'll give you the banana seat. All right.
If you want,
Yeah, exactly.
if you want.
All right. Bike builder. You're a pussy. You're up, Dave.
Who's a pussy?
Dave, you're not going to say bike builder's a bad pick.
Oh no, it is a bad pick. I wouldn't.
All right, you're up, you fucking piece
I'm
of
gonna
shit.
go nice and simple. I'm gonna go a starter at a golf course. I like looking at green stuff. I like being in nice weather. Hey, how are you, Mike? Hey, Johnny, how's it going today? How are the kids? How are the wife and family? That's it. That's
That
your
was probably
entire
pretty-
job.
You
Oh,
hate people.
I know. That's like,
But you hate people, Dave.
like good pick, but so disingenuous.
No,
It
but
is
not. I don't
so
even think it is a good pick. I think that you have to be a hard ass. You have to move people along.
if you're dealing with fucking Eeyore over here, yeah, yeah.
are you
But
talking
me,
about?
you don't have. There's like
you have to be
next-
organized. You have to be on time.
You fucking tell him go. You're on that hole. You're on that hole. I'm sure I can figure out how.
I don't think you could.
difficult telling someone how to get to a hole is. Maybe not if you catch my drift.
Hey, I caught it, Dave.
But just it's a perfect
I-
job for like a retiree or something.
Yeah, my uncle
Yeah.
retired and became a starter. I feel like it's all about the ambiance out there. It's always
Yeah.
going to be a nice
And
day
I
on the golf
can
course.
socialize when I'm in a good mood.
I think
It's
there's
just
a
I'm not often
better.
in a good mood, and when I'm in a situation like that, like nice, Sunday morning, 7 a.m. No one's pissed me off yet to start the day.
I think people are going to be pissing you off. People are going to be
Perhaps.
slow. You're behind. You're going to be like by 8:30. You're going to be like fucking hell.
Yeah, I think there's a better golf course job. But I don't totally hate the pick.
I've never worked. I worked at a golf course, but I was in the restaurant of the golf course. I guess we can get there.
Yeah.
But
All right, golf course starter.
yeah,
Any problems?
Thought it was a good pick.
Tate.
All right, I'm going with. I don't even know if these people get paid, but I would like to be a stadium usher. Meaning, the best part to me about sports is like the atmosphere around it, the vibes of a big game. Everyone's excited to be there. You see the big wins, you see the heartbreaking losses. those people get to go to games for free, and they stand there, and if they want, they say, can I see your ticket? If not, they can just stand there and watch the game.
You can take bribes.
And 100%. And
My
I think
dad and I used to bribe.
the usher.
Money's not
yeah.
a thing here.
But yeah, so I think those people are either probably doing it for free at some place, like I think Ohio Stadium, they do it for free, and some people are probably getting paid very little. But if that's what you do and you just follow the Cubs schedule and you go to Wrigley every night, it's a good job.
It is labor intensive.
No, it's not.
That's the quite literal.
Oh, I was thinking. Okay, no,
You're thinking like the beer guy?
Yes.
Yeah, that's a
Carrying
hard
around,
job.
yes.
No, I want to be the person that either says you can sit down there, or when someone says they're in my seat, you say, hey, gotta go.
Okay. Yeah.
How do you mix up the stadium usher and the beer guy?
Yeah, I was just putting them all because they all wear the same thing a lot of times.
Are you?
Bright
What are you
yellow.
disagreeing with over here?
Did I disagree?
Oh, I thought
It
you
looked
went
like you're going to say
yeah.
something. I think it's good. I would say a downside is obviously you're going to be in like some fight videos.
Yeah.
There's
Well, the way I run my usher,
That's entertaining. That adds to it for me.
I'm calling the cops anytime there's a problem. You tell me, I tell them.
How would you handle this situation, hypothetically? Guy sits down at the end of the row. He tells everyone else in the row, this is the last time I'm getting up. So no matter where you are, he's on the aisle, and he's not moving.
That dude sucks.
Yeah. Who?
That happened.
that happened.
who?
Where?
Me, Titus, and Big Cat at the playoff game.
He said to you guys, I'm not getting
He
up.
didn't say to us because we were on the other side of the aisle and he was on the opposite side. But everyone in the middle would come past us and we're like, wow, we're getting a lot of people. And then he's like, sorry, guys. The guy on the other end said he won't move.
Is that an option?
I would have gotten confrontational. Not
Yeah.
like challenging to a fight.
I
I'd be
think
like,
the
fuck you,
usher-
I'm coming.
I think the usher has honestly way too much power, because as soon as an usher says, police, they got to go, they don't come and they say, now, what did you see? Whatever.
You're getting dragged out.
I'm using common sense to be like, hey, dude, I'm going to tell you right now, either you're going to get up when people get up, or I'm going to say that you're causing problems in my stadium and you got to go.
My stadium.
Yeah, I'm the usher. Actually, I hate people that say, like, this is my bus. This is my stadium.
Solid pick overall. Danny.
No. Right. Oh, is it me?
Yeah, twice.
you got two.
All right, I'm gonna go with like a bartender on a beach bar. Great vibes. I feel like it's the most stress-free, laid-back job. You can get drunk on the job while you're at it. Most of the people are either vacationing or just have that beach day mindset, so you're not getting too many angry customers like you would at a normal bar. I think that's kind of been my dream job for a while, but the pay has gotten in the way. Number 2.
That's good.
I thought that was the best pick of the draft. I just didn't think you were going to take it.
I didn't take this exact pick because I thought that I would get the exact same responses I got from my pick, saying, "Oh no, you hate talking to everybody." But in this situation, I would be perfectly contentious.
Listen, you
making
can't have
small
it both
talk.
ways. You always say you don't like talking to people. You like to sit and stare. If you pick a public facing job, we're gonna tell you wouldn't like it.
Yeah,
That's fair.
That's fair, but you also you can't take everything everybody says 100% literally every time. When I say I've been out with you guys a million times. I like meeting people.
And for a bartender, I may not be the best conversationalist, but it's more about listening. You greet them
You're a
hi,
therapist.
bye, yeah. So you don't necessarily have to be the best talker, Dave.
No,
Sometimes
I don't
just
think you
wanna
have to even defend this pick. I think that's a good pick.
This was, I think, an easy 1-1 pick.
Thank you, Dave. And then
No, it's not quite being a bike builder.
for my number 2, in the theme of like being in the ballpark for free, I'd like to fire off actually not just the ballpark, not limited to, but sporting events. I want to be the guy firing off the t-shirt cannon. The look on all their faces, everyone's
Great
hooting
pick.
and hollering for you. They want that. Plus you get to go to several different kinds of events, anywhere from basketball games to MLB games, maybe a special fundraiser here and there. Watch the kids go wild for it. You have a lot of power when you're holding that t-shirt cannon.
Good pick. Obviously, I think there are other things that go into that job, though. Like, you're probably like the MC, and you got to fucking, tell people to look up at the Jumbotron and make the noise meter go up. That doesn't really exist.
I do think those are two different jobs. I think
Are they?
MC, while the other guy is the t-shirt cannon.
Well,
is his own
yeah.
job operating the
But
heavy
the t-shirt
machinery.
cannon guy is also like,
He's a specialist.
he's chaperoning the girls to get on top of the dugout and shit.
Oh, I could do that.
I did that at the Iowa Cubs. It's actually sick.
Yeah, I mean, I could chaperone the girls too if that's part of the job. But no,
Flip it,
no
send it to
one's
Jack.
ever sad when they see the T-shirt cannon roll out. I like to make a couple people's days while getting to travel a little to local events for free.
There is such a thrill about catching one of those T-shirts.
And they're rare too. Like you're not always expecting it. It feels like a surprise half the time.
Are there less T-shirt cannons now than there used to be? I feel like I've caught
A lot of manual.
I've
Yeah.
caught T-shirts at Blackhawks games before twice, but I feel like I just don't see them.
They're a luxury for sure. You know?
Yeah, I guess.
I wonder if
'cause you- just
somebody
'cause you-
got hurt and they're like,
Yeah.
But no, that's the thing. I think just because you see a T-shirt cannon at a Blackhawks game once, you're not always guaranteed to see it again. But then you might see it the time after that.
remember
Keep them guessing.
at the old at Bulls and Hawks games back in the day that they would have the blimp
Yeah.
go around and like they would drop little things on little parachutes down.
Yeah.
T-shirts or gift cards. Or
It
something
was,
like that. That was sick.
What's that bull's name? The bull blimp. It's not Benny.
No,
He's got
it's
the orange
something
hair.
else.
Redhead Benny. Ginger Benny. But yeah, they're not still doing that?
I haven't been to a Bulls game in a few years, but they definitely used to do that for Hawks games. They used to have T-shirt cans for Hawks games, and maybe I'm just going to the wrong ones, but I feel like I haven't seen as many of those lately.
They used to do that. I believe they used to do that with chalupas at Cavs games. Blimp goes around and they're dropping tacos.
Trying
That's fucking awesome.
to catch them like snowflakes.
Sure,
Yeah.
those things were perfectly hot and not just room temperature, been sitting there forever.
Imagine if it breaks and you just get chalupa in the head.
I know they gave out chalupas if you scored 100 points for the longest time. Now you score 100 points in like every basketball game. But I'm pretty sure, they dropped them from the blimp.
Number
Tate,
4.
you're up.
All right, I would like to do this. I also think that if this world ever comes to light, I think Chief would be perfect at this. I would like to be a tour guide.
Oh,
Yeah.
that was going
Going
to
to
be
be.
that's. I have 2 things written down. That was one of them. So I did have this job.
Really? For what?
So this was maybe my favorite job ever. It was part time. I did it like once a month, but I worked for a company that would put on these different events. So it'd be like kayaking down the river, and then you would do like a brewery tasting. They'd have a bunch of local breweries come to like the landing spot. You would go shoot guns in Michigan, then go to a wine tour. There was all these different
Mixing
things,
guns and shooting or in wine.
but in that order.
yeah.
Although that's still why I have a fear of guns, because one girl was in the range and she got a bullseye and she turned around and was like waving the gun, like trying to celebrate. I'm like, that gun is fucking loaded, and just pointed it at everybody. But it was great because it was always like little birthday parties for girls and bachelorette parties, and then I would make up facts on like the kayak tour because everyone thought it was an architecture tour. And it wasn't, and I didn't know anything, so I'd just be like, "Oh, that's Frank Lloyd." I would always say Frank Lloyd Rice too. I would just like get his name wrong. Be like,
got one job.
That's an Art Deco. That's like this. I would just make up different things and then like intentionally get some basic things wrong, like Frank Lloyd Rice. So yeah, I loved being a tour guide. It was awesome.
My girlfriend's really into history tours, whatever. We just did a mafia tour in Chicago. We did a Revolutionary War tour in Boston. We did a Rose Bowl tour. And my thought is like, find something you're interested in, learn every single thing about it, and everyone is excited to see you. Like they're there for a reason. It's because they're interested in what you're about to talk about. And you just seem like the all-knowing God because you're like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, this is why this happened. Oh, this is who played here at that time. They probably make no money.
Crack a couple jokes on the bus.
Yeah. Tour guide.
Yeah, great pick.
Thank you.
Dave.
I'm just gonna go with like a groundskeeper at a local high school or a college JUCO. I did this one summer in college, and North Central College has a great athletic complex for a Division III school, and the baseball field. I played baseball, obviously. I spent a summer. I would trim the edge of every piece of grass. I was edging it. That fucking field was so perfectly manicured, and I enjoyed every single second of it. And I was completely alone. I had one boss who I never saw.
Okay.
I would mow the outfield into grass or into shapes. I would have fun with it.
Okay.
And I would just look at it and admire my work at the end of the day.
Question.
Yeah.
You hated Bike Builder, right?
Mm-hmm.
Everything you like about this job is the same thing I'm liking about being a bike builder. Everything.
No, you're not outside. You're not enjoying the weather. You're not.
I think he's saying you like everything about that, and he likes everything about
Right.
being able to build.
You're building
bikes.
something. You're making it perfect. You're mentally stimulated.
Yeah.
Those are all.
But
the-
I think there's difference between greenery and
Yeah.
working on a
Yeah,
fucking
you-
horror.
No,
When's the
there's
last
not.
time you've been on a bicycle? You don't like bicycles. I like baseball. Not the major league product, but I like the sport. You don't like bicycles.
I like to.
Does he like bicycles, Ed?
I'm saying that I went to this coffee shop where they build like custom nice looking bikes, and I'm like, this would be a nice job to have.
I've done them for like pretty well for 7 years. I've never heard him talk about a bicycle.
Yeah,
Not
maybe
at
I don't
one
want to. This is because I don't share things with you guys because this is the response I get. But everything you said about the detail, the craftsmanship, all these things, that is exactly what I'm saying about building something.
Yeah, it's just what you picked was something that is really fucking lame. And what I picked is something that, like, hey, look, that field looks awesome. Yeah, I did that.
Yeah, but you could say remove whatever you're making.
Hey,
and
Nico,
change- it
you
could
want
be
the
anything.
curved handlebars or the straight ones?
Hey, no one's noticing your fucking sweet bike, Chief. Okay,
No one's
one is.
noticing your North Central fucking baseball
Yeah,
field,
it's
dude.
regularly considered the best baseball field in all of Illinois. Everybody is.
Wrigley Field.
His
Take
high
away
school-
the two professional stadiums.
Oh,
It's UIC, it's Benedictine, it's ISU, and it's North Central. Those are like
this
the
is
four.
like inside White Sox, but like you're talking about the process of making something, which is we have the same process, the same steps. How come you
I
can't
understand that.
That's
what's
that's not apples to apples.
it's-
though.
yes, it is.
No.
You guys are so
No.
fucking dumb sometimes.
All right.
Yes, what you say
I missed
about bike
these.
building is correct. It's just that it's applied to bike building, which is lame.
That's your opinion.
It's everybody's opinion,
No, it's not.
including your own opinion, because you don't even like bikes.
Sure I do.
Is he a bike guy, Ed?
I have been in the
Well,
past.
that is a bad part, Chief. You have to deal with bike guys.
All right, that's fair.
Yeah.
You just wanted to be a hipster. You can say it.
Would you make a tall bike if someone asked you to?
Oh,
Ooh,
Live and
now
let
we're
live.
into the serious
Yeah.
questions.
agreement. We're in agreement on that one.
Listen, this job would not be for me, but I think it's a good pick.
I fucking hate manual labor. I am such. No. I was on a riding mower. I would sweat because it was hot in the middle of summer and everything, but I wasn't lifting heavy shit and like dragging rakes and all that shit. I was on a riding mower, just headphones in, looking straight. I
Okay.
enjoyed every second of it.
Yeah, you don't have to like really answer anyone. You can
Nope.
kind of do your own. You could get
Yes.
the podcast out of the
Yep.
way. Listen
I
to
can't
music.
believe you just argued for 10 minutes about it, and you said, I hate manual.
Welcome to the
labor."
snake draft.
Well, you guys,
You're a
hold on,
starter
hold
at a
on, hold
golf
on.
course, and you hate talking to people, and you're a groundskeeper, and you hate manual labor.
You're saying like your holes over there. You're not having full conversations with people as like if you were a bartender, for instance. But I thought that you guys were going to combat my last pick, the
Starter?
lawnmower, I guess, with saying like you don't like to do manual labor. Well, that's true. However, this is not really manual labor. You're just on a fucking motorized vehicle.
All right, groundskeeper. Chief, you're up.
Captain Ron.
Mm.
So Captain Ron, boat captain. So
Yeah, that's a good
That's
good pick.
That's the guy. I don't care what you think about my picks, Dave. This is the guy. He does the Miller Lite boat. So he lives in Chicago in the summer. Has the big Miller Lite ad sail mast or whatever that's called on there. And then in the winter,
You're gonna have to learn that.
Yeah, I know. I got a lot to learn about all these jobs. And then he lives in the Caribbean in the winter, and he just lives on his boat and gives day tours to people. And it just seems like that guy loved his life. He's a retired Army pilot captain, and so I want to be like a boat captain.
Yeah,
It's a great pick.
It's a
Like that pick, Dave? You
Yeah.
looked a little
pick.
disgusted.
No,
You're
this
still
is a
thinking about that.
fantastic pick.
Would there be some days though where you're like, I don't want to get on the sea though. Like I don't want to.
But you're the boss. It's your boat.
Yeah, true. But
so-
if people rent it out and you're like, fuck, I gotta. If you get some bad groups, I gotta imagine it sucks.
I would have, but there's
The
you could
seas were annoying that.
Definitely.
yeah.
Definitely.
I'd say
The point is,
I
like,
also-
a lot more people would do this job if it paid well.
I agree.
What's
and
it pay?
there's barriers to entry because boats are expensive. But
Yes.
And to maintain and all that, yeah.
yeah, but it is one of those. I also, you know how there's like unruly people on regular airplane flights, and then if you are like a real dickhead, the captain comes back, and well, you've seen those videos, right?
Yeah.
There's just something about the title of a captain where it's like, hey, this is my boat. If you're gonna be a dickhead, we'll sail this right back to the dock, and you guys are getting off. So I do think that like you do just have some authority. Like, you might not have to deal with dickheads. You can write up your policies however you want. People are being assholes, you kick them out.
Now, say you have a group of 28 to 33-ish year old people that are coming on your boat for the day, and one of those people were ripping on another person in the group for potentially getting seasick on that boat, and then the person who originally was ripping on the other person is the one who ended up getting seasick and tried to hide puking from the rest of the group. What would you do in that case?
I would say that story was too long. You can just make fun of Danny for puking.
Yeah, Danny.
Ring a bell. Doesn't ring a bell.
Danny was ripping on me for getting seasick, and then he got seasick.
Very seasick, like veins popping out of the head while puking, seasick.
I
haven't really got it since then, though.
I've been seasick. It's the worst thing on the planet.
It has to be like I have to be on a boat for like at least 2 hours. I was really worried at Beach House. I can't be puking in front of these people on camera, but have to be like at least 2 hours on a boat. Waves got to be a little choppy, and we were moving like the whole time on that.
Yeah, we were.
But I beat seasickness. Not
Good
a big deal.
Congrats.
But kind
You
of.
beat it
Yeah.
Best sickness you've ever beat.
Yeah.
going forward?
That I haven't gotten it since that day.
Okay. Have you been on sailboats like that before? Again?
I will be once you become Captain Chief.
We'll see.
All right, back to me. I'm going to go with high school O-line coach.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Time out. Because I picked this in the other draft. I picked high school coach in the other draft, like the Dream Jobs draft.
Where?
Ooh.
I picked high school hockey coach, but same thing. Tomato. So when I was like bullpen catcher, you're like, absolutely fucking not.
But he never vetoed it. He just said it wasn't.
I never vetoed. I said it wasn't exactly.
But it wasn't in the spirit of the draft. My bullpen pick.
I think this is spirit of the drafts. High school.
You maybe pick bike builder.
A high school. A high school line coach is making
He eats his own pick.
The first two picks were Blockbuster and Bike Builder.
Listen.
I like bike
Dream
builder.
big,
I would have taken it in the 5th round, but it's just, I don't know. Fine, old line coach.
You come on. This is definitely in the spirit.
I mean,
I really don't see the difference between this and the bullpen.
See, the difference is
they make
working
like
at a
$3,000 for
working at
high
schoolers,
school.
one's
High
pro
school.
athlete.
Yeah, I said high school. Yeah.
working at a local high school and being like you're working with like celebrities and you get a fucking ring if you win a championship if you're a
There's
bullpen.
way
All
more.
right, what do you
glory.
like about being a high school old line coach?
I want to be a high school. I don't want to be the head guy because he's got all the pressure. So I'm just the line coach. I got my boys. I care about them. I want them to do well. I want them to go succeed. And you form a bond with them. And I don't got to worry about shit. There's no worrying about, hey, this is my second job. I got to leave there to go to practice, and I got to cut out early, and I'm staying late. I'll stay all fucking day to watch film. I'll run the weight room on Saturdays. I don't care. You're getting paid well. It's a one job.
I was gonna say I made about $4,500 to coach varsity high school basketball.
Head coach too, right?
Yeah, and it sucks because you're like you're weighing the like how much time do I put into this when you're making literally nothing. If money didn't matter, you would be obsessed with watching film, scouting, coming up with game plans. So I see where it's a good pick because the money doesn't matter.
Yes.
Because it is something you would like to do with your time.
My team's getting home with 4 against Ed's team. Tell you that.
With what do you mean?
If you're
You can't block
you're the old line coach.
Oh,
My team's getting home with 4.
no way. Hey, I'm
Fucking Eeyore Ed.
the
over
top
here.
candidate for the fucking Barstool basketball.
Yeah, you are a little.
Well, that better not be true.
You are a little too. How should I put it? Low T.
yeah, exactly.
a
That's what
line
I'm
coach.
saying.
Yeah, because that just shows you don't know anything about O-line. O-line is about being fucking smart.
I know
So-
everything there is to know about the offense.
Yeah, you got to be a little nasty sometime in run blocking, but you got to be you got to be smart. You got to know when to pull. You got to know when to get to the second level. You got to know how to get to the second level. Your fucking peanut brain wouldn't understand, so I get it.
Afterwards, those kids, like, you're on their list for people they want to have a beer with most. When
Yeah,
they're
yeah,
older.
yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Like, Coach Farrar, I'd want to have a beer with him one day.
Yeah.
You got to stay in the neighborhood, though, if you're going to be the O-line coach, like, for the rest of your life. You got to be someone they kind of just run into it.
He's doing that anyway.
It really is a dream job.
Yeah, I this is serious.
All right. No, I mean, I like the pick. I just don't like it in the context of the other draft where mine got vetoed, and it's like all the same reasons.
But it never got vetoed.
It never got vetoed.
He said it was in the spirit.
I said it was a bad pick. You could keep it if you want, but I think it's a bad pick.
You guys with your logic brains just don't work sometimes.
4 versus 1.
Well, I'm not. That doesn't mean anything to me.
Hey guys, ChevyDriveChicago.com. They have everything you need to shop and buy smart at your local Chevy dealer. Great styles. They got the latest tech. You'll look good and you'll feel good about what you're driving. Now's the time to get in the Chevy family of EVs. They got the Equinox EV, they got the Blazer EV, and the Silverado EV. You can take advantage of all incentives today. Don't wait. Go to ChevyDriveChicago.com to find your local dealer and drive one today. You got to get with the Chevy family. Isn't that right, Chief?
Oh, I'm in the Chevy family.
Yep.
I am in the Chevy family, and it is the best customer service experience I have ever had doing anything. So it's obviously a big purchase. I get the follow-up emails right from the president. It's like they do everything. Those dealerships in Chevy Drive Chicago, they do everything the right way. It's a great experience.
I also like that their website's easy to use. Literally,
Super easy.
You just type in where you're at. It'll give you your
Like,
local dealer.
This is where you go.
Exactly.
Yep.
It's so simple. So, like I said, head to ChevyDriveChicago.com to find your local dealer today. I'm up again. I'm going to take the person who pushes the elevator at sporting events.
Come on.
That pick stinks.
That would
Yeah.
drive
That
you
pick
crazy.
stinks.
That one you're not even in this. You're technically in the stadium, but you're not like watching the game or anything.
Stinks on
Well,
so many levels.
not just sporting events. Just it could be anywhere. Just an elevator operator.
There are
I'd love that. That's perfect. You just hop
You're a
in.
button pusher.
Yeah, it's chill.
How
Like
very noble of
You're
you.
on your feet all day.
Yeah.
that pick.
I'll bring a fucking stool. You don't think I will?
Awfully
Can't bring a
repetitive.
stool in
Stool
an
in an
elevator? You
elevator?
crazy?
Absolutely can bring a stool in.
I have
not
never
bringing-
seen that in my entire
You'll
life.
see it if I got the job.
I don't think so.
Oh, so now you're just changing the rules of the job.
Reinventing the wheel of being an elevator
Yeah.
operator.
The way I'm looking at it is,
Yeah.
which of these would you want to do for 40 hours a week? O-line coach, I think you would like to spend 40 hours.
Yeah.
You do not want to stand there and help customers at Blockbuster or push an elevator 8 hours a
Yes, I don't
No,
listen.
you do not.
I don't care. I'm just pushing. Just bring me to the top. Hey, what's going on? Enjoy the game.
That job sucks.
That's a good job.
Hey, what's going on out
I've
there?
never seen anybody with that job look like they're enjoying.
Yeah,
their life.
because they're making $10.50 an hour, Chief.
You think if you're making the
Yes.
same as everyone else, you're like, oh,
Yeah, if I'm making the
where
same
you
as
going,
everyone
number
else,
four?
I'm-
Boom.
you kidding me? I'm showing them tricks. I'm lighting up a Christmas tree on that thing.
No one would like that. You're adding extra stops.
No, I'm not.
You've just been fired from
It
this
would be
job.
rigged to not go to those floors.
Okay, button pusher. You are a professional button pusher.
I think that'd be a chill job. I think you spend the perfect amount of time with people too.
What are we putting on the graphic there? Elevator pusher?
Elevator operator.
This guy.
Does that mean escalator operators off the fucking?
No.
That doesn't exist.
I know.
Fake job.
I don't even know if an elevator operator.
I don't think they do.
Yeah,
anymore.
operator's kind of a strong word.
100%.
Just pushing a button.
I
If
don't.
you go to the United Center,
Yeah, they're
people
dressed
are
up.
pushing
They might
buttons.
have gloves on.
But are they? You think their title is elevator operator?
And you got to wear a suit every day.
No.
Yeah, you do. You got to wear a suit every day. That's
not true.
They're just going to think you're another elevator rider if you're
Yeah,
not.
Yeah, you
just
got-
some other patron.
40 hours a week.
You got a lanyard and a suit. Every
Yeah, I could do it for 40 hours.
Oh,
a
you
lot of
wouldn't.
ups and downs.
You
in the
could.
elevator.
You wouldn't want to.
Does someone want to let me shadow them as the
You
elevator
would
operator?
quit
I'll
on
do
the
it.
first day.
No, I wouldn't.
That
You would
job
get-
stinks.
You
No.
get so
You get
bored.
lightheaded.
You'd be begging me for a job at the bike shop in a week.
Listen, I just want something simple because working doesn't matter.
Do it for 15 minutes over at that elevator tomorrow, and you're gonna be like, "This is the
That's
best job
true.
I've ever had."
I'm going to work the elevator?
Yeah.
No, well, that I know everyone.
So?
I'll be meeting people. How you doing, Mr. Smith?
Who
Have
are
a
you?
good time
Stop-
at the game.
My
Push
up.
the button, kid.
Yeah, you're up.
I'm taking Tim Wells' job. So Sidney Wells' dad. So like a hunting guide, effectively. What are you looking at me all crazy?
I'm trying to.
So I love when we go hunting, which David's coming up. Get excited.
I have been.
I love the schedule of it, where you get up early, you go outside before sunrise, you are in the woods, seeing the sun come up. It's beautiful. Maybe you get something, maybe you don't. Then you go for breakfast. Then you come home and take a nap until like lunchtime, mid-afternoon. Then you do it again, and you're in bed at a reasonable hour too. So like the schedule of the day, I think, is great. You get all the nature stuff that Dave apparently loves, looking at greenery without any of like the actual work. You're just kind of hiking around in the woods and looking at animals and looking at the sun. I love hunting, and I think if I could make that my full-time, lifetime job, I think I would enjoy that. Hunting guide.
Okay.
And they don't make good money now?
I think there are some that make very good money, but I don't think it's like a particularly lucrative. Like we know a guy in Nebraska who does like turkey hunts and guides people on turkey hunts, but then he's like a general contractor. He's doing all sorts of other things to kind of meet ends meet, and because he wants to do the hunting thing as much as possible.
Gotcha. All right.
I thought I would get a little bit more support from you on that.
Well, when you said Tim Wells, I was kind of immediately about to put that into like the dream job category, but that's why I let you continue, and I think it's a fine pick.
I'm kind of out on jobs where I have to wake up at like the crack of dawn.
Yeah, but I wake up anyways.
Yeah, it's
And potentially
when
shoot
you're
yourself.
that used to it, then
And potentially get mauled by a bear.
A little excitement. Have a sense of adventure, Dan.
Tim Wells,
Adventurous till you're dead.
was it a bear? He was like face to face with something in like the Amazon jungle or something, and literally used a blow dart to fucking kill it. What animal was that? Was it? I thought it was a grizzly.
He's done like baboons. He's done all sorts of things with a blow.
Everything, yeah.
He killed something with a fucking spear from like 60 yards away. Just chucked this spear and got it.
He's
If the apocalypse coming, I'm driving
straight
4
to
hours
Canton,
south.
Illinois.
Yeah.
All right. Hunting guide. Dave, you're up.
I'm gonna go security guard at Barstool Sports.
Hey.
Retired cops, so they made their money, and I know money doesn't work in this, but these guys all just seem like they are loving life. They're watching TV all day, not letting any intruders stab us or rob us throughout the day. I don't think there's been any issues so far in our 2.5 years that I've lived here.
We were going to citizens arrest a guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. It
this
was
is
probably the
story.
most exciting day I've had on this job. I went out for coffee at like 11, and I was walking back through the parking lot, so I probably walked right by the guy breaking into cars, and I'm blanking on the guy's name, but he was running the opposite way. He goes, "Hey, come with me." So we just start jogging, and there was a truck that was on the closest to the street. There was a guy breaking into that truck, and the sales team saw him. So he was running after, and I followed him, and the guy, I mean, he might play for the Bears someday. Like, he was insanely
I am so
fast.
mad I wasn't here because
crazy.
I would have made it my life's work to catch him.
He asked you for backup?
Yeah, and I was like, "What?" I was like, "What were we?" He's like, "Well, I thought if I got in a fight, you looked like a good guy to have with me." I'm like, "That's the best compliment anyone."
You must have not seen
That would have my ego would have just been firing on all cylinders after that.
Yeah.
Oh man,
I got a gripe with your pick.
Why?
This is, in my opinion, it is a chill job. It's a job I want to do. I think it's like the best job on the planet.
But wait,
I think like what's
we're forgetting a big part of this. Like, they might get the call up to go on tour with Brianna Chicken Fry. Next thing you know, you're fending her off of 50.
You're in Old Block with Eddie.
I just think that like every retired officer in the world would love to double dip and be collecting. I'm pretty sure they get paid pretty well.
Yeah, they're probably pension.
Yeah, and I just think that these people that are doing this, one, they're awesome, but two, they probably think they're really lucky to have this job.
Sure.
And I don't know. I don't.
Yeah,
I think it's a good pick if we're doing like jobs you want. I think everyone in the world wants.
Yeah, but you like
See, like
in respect to those guys, like they're probably not making crazy. It's their second job, you know, and it's a retiree job.
yeah,
Not all of them.
Not all of them, yes.
Like, I guess if you're an officer in Chicago, the range of your job can be really, 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 really shitty every day, or it can be to sit at that desk, help out the Uber Eats drivers, eat food when we get it, and watch sports and watch the yak until it's time to go. That's a pretty fucking good job. So maybe that's why it's a good pick.
I understand your gripe because I mean, obviously we didn't have a lot of time to think about it prior to, but and after thinking about it, yeah, a lot of cops in Chicago would want that job, but like, it's not a job you like. Bullpen catcher, that is literally an impossible job to get. You have to know somebody in the organization. You had to play at least bare minimum college baseball. Probably you were a washout catcher that made it, you know, to A-ball or whatever. That's like a job that people want.
Got to know somebody.
No one's
right?
thinking about like, hey, I'd like to retire and work at Barstool one day. But now that I see what these guys, and I'm not saying they're not doing anything all day. I don't want it to come off like that, you know. It's just a laid back job where they're serving and protecting.
Good job.
Yeah.
Didn't you get your boy a job here?
Yeah, a couple guys.
Yeah, I was gonna say, got to know somebody.
Yeah. Tate, you're up.
All right, this pick, I don't know how it's gonna come across, but I would say this: if you are going to do a job 40 hours a week, you do not want to have to deal with assholes anywhere. And I think a place where the clientele you're dealing with every day are polite, kind, courteous would be a librarian. I think every single person that goes to the library is probably a little bit of a dork, probably a little bit of a nerd, probably says please and thank you, and you're never dealing with, like, if you have to work, those people make shit money, but they don't have a tough job, and they get to deal with nice people.
Are you kidding me?
Chicago librarian actually makes some good dough.
You have to
Really?
learn the Dewey Decimal System. That's impossible.
Still?
Bro, there's definitely computers that tell you every answer, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Like, where's Harry Potter? Row 8. I don't know.
It depends, man. That Harold Washington Library has heavily security enforced.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
people jacking
Really?
computers and
Yeah.
stuff.
Okay, well, I'm definitely thinking of like small town, like
Yeah.
like after school, like the
Yeah,
Better hope you stay at that branch.
Yeah,
I've never been to the Harold Washington Library. I could see where that could be a
Is that the
problem.
one on the river?
No, it's on like Dearborn and it's
Okay.
in the loop.
oh yeah, you're getting.
But just
some.
a lot of randoms in there. But all right, I can see it. Peace and quiet.
Mhm.
Could get a little boring, but
Yeah, that's the
you
one.
have to like restock the shelves. You have to like, get on people about.
Oh, I definitely
Overdue
want to be at the
books.
desk.
But I'll tell you what,
You gotta go, shh, this is a library.
Shut the fuck up! It's a library.
I mean, it's crazy to imagine going to a job to be calm,
Yeah.
right? Like the life we have to do here. It's like coming and not battling people over fucking bicycles.
And correct me if I'm wrong. A lot of these have this quality, which is why they're being picked. I'm pretty sure you leave the librarian job at the door and you don't think about it one time till you show
Yep.
up the next day.
Yeah,
If that makes sense. That's a good quality to have in a job.
Those overdue fees are keeping them up at night.
Like, we have to go home and think of what are we going to do. O-line coach, you're watching film, whatever.
Yeah.
This person, when that 5 o'clock or 8 o'clock hits, we'll see you tomorrow.
That's a nice perk.
Yeah, and they're like, can't be 8 hours of work to have to do every day, right?
Yeah. Also, yeah. How serious of your, like, if you're a groundskeeper, you might have to get something ready for the game.
Mm-hmm.
What's the worst thing that you could do at the library?
Right, and stress free.
Sorry, I didn't get those books put away. Guess we'll do it tomorrow.
guess we'll do it tomorrow. Danny, you're up.
All right, so I was gonna go with this as my first pick, but it's not that it's niche, but it's definitely gonna be unrelatable because this was actually my first job and my first dream job. Eddie, you can attest to this. We had a place called Perryman Kroll Research Center, and you could be like 10 years old, and they would call you in, and you would try new foods that have yet to hit the market. Like it would be a new kind of cereal, like Cinnamon Toast Crunch is trying out a chocolate type. The old Twistables fruit snacks, that was one that you got to test out beforehand, so you get to see the product before it goes out, and you got paid good dough to just try snacks. Even like chicken breast. As you got older, I heard you could try different flavored tobaccos before they hit the market. Give me that job all day, every day.
So what's the name of this job? Food tester?
I think it was called
Survey.
we'll go with food research specialist.
Okay.
That's what I am right now.
Did
That
you guys have anything like that even
No.
remotely?
No.
Yeah.
I figured not. Yeah, you did.
Yeah, I know Wendy's is big in Ohio, and you could always go try out the new junior bacon cheeseburger or whatever.
That'd be another
and
thing. It'd
make
be like fast
25
food
bucks.
items before they hit the menu because they have to see if people like them or not. And you get a survey.
I think professional surveyor is the right.
Food specifically. They were only doing food.
Yeah, food
Food,
surveyor.
drinks. Yeah.
All right.
It's a good pick.
Yeah, I mean,
I had to shout out Perryman Kroll,
it was
Edison Park.
yeah. If you were in, they would always pick you off over there at the hip.
Yeah.
It was very easy. All right, you're up again.
All right. Hear me out. I'm gonna be a rapper's best friend turned into his hype man. You get to travel on tour with him. You're gonna be with like the rest of your childhood buddies, most likely. Get to go to all these cool spots. Basically, a professional mooch.
I was just about to say, so basically you're a mooch.
But you get to go up on stage with them and hype them, kind of like Gata to Lil Dicky. If anyone gets that.
You're like Turtle.
Turtle, that
gee.
works too.
Chief has a problem with it.
Yeah, he doesn't
It's not
like rap.
It's not like you're not filling out a W-2 for that.
A hype man, yeah.
Well, actually, honestly, you might be. If
Who else? bizarre, I think, to Eminem. You just get on stage, you hype the crowd, you warm them up, you're on that bus, you're going to all these cool places, all these cool venues, cities, etc.
I mean, you're Spider. You're Spider at the college football show. He goes out there, he gets everyone fucking fired up, and then Dave and Brandon come out, and he gets to go to
Yeah, I can maybe bring my T-shirt cannon.
Utah and Florida, all that shit. That would be cool.
Chief, give it to me.
No, good pick.
No, he,
No.
Would it be better if I said like a pop artist's hype man?
But like, this is also. I don't want to keep making the same point about bullpen catcher, but this is
Right.
all the same benefits of being a bullpen catcher. You're traveling.
I imagine
you're
they
in
don't
great
get. I specifically
atmosphere.
said that. I imagine they don't get paid a lot because it's like their
The
friend.
barrier to entry.
Like I
is
specifically didn't say
basically
manager because then that's a
But
lot
do you
more
understand?
stressful.
Do you understand my point?
I was on your side the whole time. For the
I know
record, but
you.
go
I
on.
know you were. I expected these guys on this end of the table to
Ah.
push back that this is a dream job with insane barriers to entry.
Chief.
Where you're traveling.
This was a dream job with insane barriers to entry, and it's not a good pick. Is that what you
That's
wanted?
fine.
It's not in the spirit of this draft. Ed,
A fun job that doesn't pay much.
I think people would line up to do this job.
Yeah.
So
So
Right.
I think it's like it boils
not-
down to personal. Like I like traveling. If you don't, you'd hate this. I like rap music. If you
I feel
don't, you'd
like-
hate this.
Like right now, if you look at some of these picks, like Eddie, if I asked you right now, would you go work at Blockbuster, knowing what you know, you would say fuck no, because
Exactly.
you get nothing. If you said, hey, do you want to go on tour with a rock star and be their friend? Some people might be like, fuck yeah, I want to do
Yeah,
that.
not a lot of work. You just get up there, start screaming, giving away free shit.
I hope you have to be the bitch backstage too. Like, I hope there is things that you don't want to do with this job.
Or else it sounds like a job people would do today. So
Yeah, and I guess that's the thing, though. The barrier for entry and how much you want to do it, I don't think is against the spirit of the draft. I think it's just like Danny will be the hype man, but he'll never get to like leave with all the money. He won't be rich either. You know, he just gets to go on stage in front of people, and he gets to go travel.
I'd
He
love to
doesn't
be-
get to
I don't-
reap.
I'd
put
love to
all
be
the
a
money.
rapper, but I can't.
Yeah,
you use the words chill. This is inherently not chill. You're hyping up people.
But that's would be the argument is you could say why it's a bad pick. Yeah, it's sweet, but then you have to
But
travel.
I
You don't
think
get the money.
I think
It's
no
not
big
chill.
responsibilities is chill. That guy doesn't have.
I think this
Right.
is the exact same as bullpen catcher.
to a degree it is.
To many degrees it is, and that's why I don't like the pick.
I like the picks that right now, if you were offered it, you'd be like, no, I wouldn't fucking do that.
Yes. I would consider that if
wouldn't
fucking
go work at
Little
Blockbuster
Dicky
right now.
wanted to be like, hey, here's a half.
But like a rapper would
But you
be a
don't
dream
get-
job. But I'm not. I don't rap. So the next best thing would be
Yeah,
a hype
but
man, and I'm not.
Well,
you need to be
I'd like-
talented to do that.
I'd like to throw 103, but I can't. I could probably catch baseballs and lob them back 60
I think
feet.
you should have had that one.
Yeah, no
Didn't
one
have
forced
that
you
one.
to change either.
That
No,
was a self
nobody
veto.
did.
Well, everyone was saying this is not in the spirit of the draft, and I try to be in the spirit of the draft.
But like you're also not.
Oh, I got
you're-
bike builder. I'm
you're,
fine.
You're also not proud to be the hype man. You know, it doesn't take much skill. You don't think you're not
probably get a
becoming
lot
rich.
of. You probably get a lot of runoff.
Yeah, you're sitting there, you're getting run off, you're going to all the nice dinners.
Oh yeah, that's why I chose it.
You're in the
Okay.
back. You're in the
Hey, I
background.
think it's a fine pick, Turtle.
Tate.
Turtle.
All right,
If
is
I could
this-
just say turtle, I would.
You tell me if this is a bad pick, and I'll do whatever you guys want. But I think the it's too cool of a job. A job I would like to do that would be chill would be the replay review booth guy. The one
I think that's a good pick.
like the one that they go to, and you say, I don't think it's a catch.
It's a lot of pressure.
Yeah, it is a lot of pressure.
Name a guy.
Yeah, right. But they don't know.
Dan,
you.
not Bongino.
He's,
No, you're not. I'm not.
you're
Team
thinking
Ferrator.
Dean Blandino.
Yeah.
Blandino.
I'm the guy that
Dan
makes the
Bongino
call, and
sounds
then-
like Dean Blandino.
I
I'm
was
the guy
helping you.
I'm the guy that makes the call, and then Dean Blandino says, I don't think that was right or wrong.
Right.
I'm literally the nobody in New York watching the games, and I'm like, oh, I got to watch Syracuse for a second. No, that's no catch.
I think- Would you leave this job for that?
Yeah. All right, I'll change it.
So for baseball, it's
Wait, is that a
up-and-coming
prerequisite?
I think this
So-
is a
have
good
to,
pick.
but-
I think this is a good pick.
It's something. The only problem is, like, I would never be a librarian, usher, or tour guide. If you said, I would say, how much does it pay? If you
That's what I'm
guys-
saying. I
yeah.
think it probably makes pretty.
But you'd want to take it even though they say it pays like not much.
Right.
You take it anyway.
Yeah.
That's how fun the job is. That's the draft.
Good point, Lance.
All right, replay review guy.
I think that's a good pick. Very good pick.
That is like that's a lot of power, and they don't have to really deal with
With
any.
no downside.
Yeah.
But this is not a job that like anybody can qualify for though. So at least in baseball. So don't look up how he did in the division series. But one of my good friends, Alex Tosi, He just umpired the division series, didn't make it to the championship series. He had 22 missed calls in that game, not to brag. Anyways, he
I
had
love being
to,
reminded of that.
He had to work in the replay booth before he advanced to Major League umpiring. That was like his last step. He finished his minor league work. They had him in the replay booth in New York, and then he eventually became an on-the-field umpire. So it's like you have to work your way up to it.
Is that the same in every?
I don't know. I have no idea. But that's how it is for baseball. It's like you have to.
I think in my head, this is just like a guy who knows the rules. And it's just like he's not trying to be anything other than the guy sitting there being like, that. I don't know if that toe is in bounds.
Like the ref has to have speaking skills. He has to clean up his appearance. This person could be making $20 an hour being like, no, that's no catch. And then the ref, promotes it to everyone else.
I'd also like to double down on my rap hype pick. Like, you're a professional bum who gets to go to cool places and get free shit.
Yeah, that's a good rationale.
Yeah, I don't know. There is also like the replay officials in certain leagues where they're not even making the call. They just buzz down like, hey, you might want to look at that.
Check
again.
on this one.
Yeah, look at that again.
What about the guy that? I like that.
Yeah.
Okay, replay review guide,
Yep.
Dave.
Dog walker.
Okay.
Neighborhood dog walker. We got a couple in my neighborhood. Chief actually met one yesterday, I think it was. We went to get breakfast. Her name's Jackie. She was outside. And she's like, hey, Dave.
You said hi to her. I didn't meet her.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm like, hey, Jackie, what's up?
The
And
story
she's
changes.
The only time I ever see her, she's just happy as can be, walking a couple dogs, making money, getting her steps in, staying in shape, breaking a sweat. Nice little chill job. And I love dogs. I like getting my steps in. I'd be perfectly content with that.
Does the dog matter? The breed of dog?
Yeah, of course it does. Yeah.
You're going to be getting like bobsledded
I swear to God, this lady, she's like 5'2", 100 pounds, and she'll have like Great Danes. She'll have like 5, 6, 7 dogs at a time, and it'll be like Great Dane here, Chihuahua here. It'll be like every type of breed, big to small.
Let me ask you this. You're walking a Chihuahua and a Pomeranian. Are you making sure to tell people those aren't your dogs?
You would have to.
They'd have to ask first, though. No one's gonna be like, "Oh, are those your dogs?" Like, of course they are. They're gonna have to assume. Then you might get associated with being a Chihuahua owner.
What about if
What's
something
wrong
goes
with that?
wrong?
Go get Uncle Chaps. He is Chihuahua.
And
a
that-
I just know Dave
Lady
personally wouldn't
May-
like that.
Chihuahuas are evil for 9 times out of 10. If you put a Chihuahua on a pit bull, like a Chihuahua's brain in a pit bull body, be the most dangerous dog.
Or maybe like one of those really elegant big poodles.
those dogs are
always have the
assholes. They're mean.
haircuts. But I just know you would hate to be associated with being a poodle.
Nah,
No? Okay.
dogs are dogs. All dogs are
All right,
good.
Christmas coming up.
What do you mean? What are you gonna do?
Get
me
your
a
ass a poodle from Paws.
I don't think you're finding a poodle at Paws. I think you're spending $4 or $5 on a poodle.
Not your poodle, buddy.
Yeah. Yeah, dog walker.
What if something goes wrong though?
Yeah, fair.
Like
And
P22 eats your dog.
didn't think about that.
It happened.
There was
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Would you P22?
Yeah, P22. He was
What's that?
it was a chipped mountain lion in Hollywood.
Infamous.
There's like a cool picture of infamous.
I mean-
picture of there's like a cool picture of him like with the Hollywood sign behind him. It's actually sick. They chipped him like they knew where he was and stuff. And a lady was walking a dog, and one dog was in front, one dog was a little behind, and P22 just
Got it.
coyotes.
I don't think-
this picture of him in front of the Hollywood sign is sick.
Isn't it awesome? He just passed away.
I'm not a cat guy, but big cats.
I've heard they're delicious.
Cats?
Mountain lion.
Mountain lions. It's like the best pork you've ever had is what they
The
say.
fuck?
Nebraska Nate, his wife told us that. I think. I remember her saying that too. She's like, it was delicious.
Like that'd be terrible.
Yeah, I don't think
To
we got to
have-
worry about mountain lion. I'm thinking like I'm operating in Westtown.
When I lived in on Thomas Street, there was a guy who was a dog walker who was a fucking dickhead, and he would bring like a pack of 8 dogs to Wicker Park Dog Park, and then he lost one of the dogs. He lost.
Yeah, that would never happen to Dave.
I have 2 dogs. That hasn't happened yet.
I know, but if you did you'd never lose a dog.
No, I wouldn't.
Chief, you're up.
I'd be the alpha.
Dog would lose you.
Pitmaster.
Oh, great pick.
Pitmaster. Like this is something I never knew about until
Actually, bad pick. It's a dream job. I'm kidding.
Okay. I was about to fucking jump.
Yeah, I
over
know.
Tate and kill you. But we've got to know a bunch of these guys through the Windy City Smokeout, and they all just seem to love their lives. They make delicious food, but their food takes a long time to cook, so there's a lot of downtime. So they just sit and drink and bullshit, and then 4 hours goes by. It's like, flip those, whatever they're cooking, and that to me, where you're just hanging out with your buddies and eating delicious food and cracking jokes, like a little bit of a locker room vibe, seems like a great time. So I think being a pit master would be an awesome job.
Very good pick.
Good job. Yeah.
Outstanding pick. Like you said, they're just the happiest guys on earth.
Yeah.
Making smoking meat all day. Leroy and Lewis, I just saw, I think it was yesterday, I just looked it up, they got a Michelin star.
Oh,
So
good
shout
for
out-
them. That's
yeah,
awesome.
Shout out to them. Evan Leroy, who we were talking about, they have a barbecue place down in Austin. Outstanding food.
Very good.
Outstanding food. And they're just the happiest, drunkest, chillest guys on earth. This might be the pick of the draft.
Very good. It would now. Obviously, we got to get into it. Knowing you, that's a lot of heat to be around.
I've during the smokeout, which is the hottest part of summer, I've had days where I sat with them for 6 hours a few years ago.
Yeah,
So
it's
I
not.
was
You know,
fine.
there's a lot of heat.
Yeah,
And
but
then-
I was fine. And it's heat when you're like right over the grill, which I don't mind that. But then you sit down and you crack a beer.
Yeah,
You're good.
but it's a lot. Like I've been in their truck and Terry Black's.
There is hard
a
work
lot.
behind it,
Yeah.
but
Oh, yeah.
that's fine.
But I like a little bit of hard work.
Yeah.
So I'm not trying to just be a video store guy.
Yeah, sit there.
Elevator pusher too.
Elevator pusher.
Ed's trying to just move as little as possible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you would get so bored. Like
At doing what?
video store and the button pusher.
No, dude. Do you see how much I could just talk to random people? I truly would not.
But you're not doing that as a button pusher.
yes, you are. You
you're
could
having-
definitely have conversations.
You're not
Season
riding.
ticket holders, the people who are all coming
How
through
long
every
of
time.
They're-
a conversation are you having? You can't have a conversation in 10 seconds.
Dave, it's a continuous conversation.
just throughout the entire season.
Yes.
Okay, that's fair rebuttal.
I have a perfect. I'm gonna pick it, Ed. I have a perfect pick for you, so you better take it on this swing here.
I don't think I'm going to pick it. I'm going to go with a party bus driver.
Oh, I don't like this pick.
Party bus driver. Everyone's happy. You get some wild stories, wild shit. Doesn't have to always be at night. We took a party bus to the where did we take it to? The Green Thumb factory. That was during the day. It's easy. You don't got to find parking because most of the time you're just driving around. You're just waiting for them to come out of their exit. I would be more than fine being a party bus driver.
You got to deal with a bunch of drunk 25-year-olds.
But not really though, because there's a divide. Not they're like Danny's pick is being a beach guy. You got to deal with drunks more than a party bus guy.
I think you're getting.
What's the Bluetooth?
How often do you
No,
think they're?
those guys are just sitting back having a couple cocktails. If you're in a party,
Yeah, I
your
guess a
mission's to get
bartender.
blackout wasted.
I guess a bartender. So not Danny's pick.
Thank you.
I think you're cleaning up a lot of puke.
No, well,
Yeah, and you're sitting in traffic. and-
Ed, if you have to clean up puke at all, it's a lot of puke.
If
That's
you're the
true.
person that has to clean up, it sucks. If you have someone that cleans for it after, and you just get to drive around with the people, not a bad pick. You know what I mean?
like there's cleaning crews for sure.
For sure.
Yeah,
You sure of that? Yeah,
Absolutely,
yeah.
no
Of
doubt
course
about it.
there are. Yeah.
No doubt. I think this would be fun.
What are you gonna do with the bus?
What do you mean?
Like, is it just gonna chill in your driveway?
It's a good question, Dave. What are you gonna do
Dude,
with
I
the
work
bus?
for a company. They got a lot.
We found a guy in college that he just bought a school bus and he would charge you $500 to take. We would go, for some reason we went to Bourbon Street for New Year's every year in college, like Southside Bourbon Street, and he would charge us $500 and we called it the Magic School Bus. And this guy was awesome. He didn't give a fuck what we did. Wasn't checking IDs or nothing. So you can be that guy, and that's a good pick. But he kept the bus. I don't know what he did with it, but it was just him and the bus
Nice.
running out $500 a night.
Sounds nice.
Smart play, right?
Yeah, you always get tips. Last pick. We got between two. I've done one of these before as a volunteer, and I really enjoyed it. Just a concession stand worker,
Okay.
not at a big stadium. To be clear,
You're talking like
Fourth grade football.
you're talking like we go down to Joliet for Stool After Dark. You're in like that thing.
You're handing out walking tacos.
yeah, that's a little too busy though. Yeah, I want
Like
like
a smaller complex.
Like, have you ever seen like at a water park almost? But that's not a water park, but that kind of style.
Okay. Are they just serving snacks? Like, is it just pretzels, popcorn? Or are we talking burgers? Are we talking hot dogs?
Most like roller top. Like
Have
I'm
you
not,
worked
no
in a
grill.
concession stand?
Yeah, I loved it.
No way.
I swear to God,
That job stinks.
I loved it.
Refill this, go get this, cook this, make change with this, clean this up.
Yeah, a lot of clean.
I didn't clean to be fair.
I don't believe you.
Every job Eddie's taken, he has a cleaning crew helping.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I loved it. It was great. Hot
Really?
dog on the roller. Go over. Hey, let me get some RC. Just pour it out of the tap. People are happy. They're about to.
Wait, what do you mean poured out? You got kegs of RC?
Yeah.
That is the downside, though, if there
What?
was one. Like, most people have to clean up at the end of the night and, like, taking apart that ice cream machine.
Closing down a concession stand is one of the worst experiences in the entire world.
Yeah, where you, like, brushing the grill and everything
Yeah, like
that.
clean out the popcorn machine,
Sucks.
scrub it down.
No grill. I said no grill.
Degrease.
Okay, no grill.
No
but
grill.
still, you're wiping down that little glass container that the pretzels are staying in. You're doing all that.
I think that Eddie should do each of
Sweeping,
his jobs for like 15 minutes.
Season 2 of Bosco Industries.
Yes.
Yeah.
Eddie, go to St. Patrick's or whatever your high school that you go to is and work the concession stand one time.
Yeah, they're volunteers.
Dirty
It
jobs.
sucks.
Why would
Dirty
people
jobs.
volunteer if it wasn't good?
It's to you don't believe that. You don't-
Yeah.
It's to raise money for their volleyball team, Ed.
I'm telling you, I work concession stand at my uncle was the AD at St. Mary's Saw Grammar School. He ran a great stand. It was honestly, it was enjoyable. It was enjoyable.
You must have done all the cleaning.
There's not. I mean, there was no.
Someone
There
has to
wasn't a
do
lot
the
to
shitty
clean.
stuff. You might have been the person that gets the sour straws and gives it to him, but someone is back there making the popcorn, scrubbing down,
Yeah,
putting
you
oil.
were just a vending machine, it sounds like.
Come on, you guys think concession stands are that clean? They're not.
Not yours, apparently.
Yeah, not yours. You're
I
getting
mean, they
everybody sick.
could have been doing it after me. I could be wrong.
Maybe you were supposed to help, and they're just like, this fucking guy
I was
left.
volunteer.
Any job I have to mop, I'm out on.
Okay.
I don't think mopping's that bad.
So,
Not part of the dream job, though.
Because
Okay,
mopping
each their own.
sucks, dude.
Well, you don't think you gotta mop the fucking bearings off the floor at your bike shop?
But they
Or
might
sweep?
actually have a clean
That-
crew.
You don't think the grease that's gonna get all over like that? Good luck on laundry day, pal.
You got a small work area.
I don't know. I think
Laundry day.
yeah, you're gonna be greased up.
you're not going to have
his clothes, you
nacho
mean?
cheese on your fucking tits all night?
Easier to clean than grease. Easier to clean than grease.
Lick it right off.
I worked in a factory with a lot of grease. It wasn't that bad.
And I'd wear a smock.
No, you wouldn't.
Yes, I would.
You'd show up with one of your dad's old dress shirts turned inside out.
Yeah.
Is that what you guys had for smocks? That's what we had for smocks for our class.
No.
No.
Chief, you're up.
I guess I'll just take high school hockey coach since that's back on the board.
Okay.
What's your?
Tate, I don't disagree, but we lost the spirit of this draft a long time ago.
I'm just interested what people are going to pick because some of them look sick, but some of them make sense to the draft.
I said this before, and I mean it. Like I would want to be like a varsity coach. I would not want to be an assistant because
You can't take direction.
I'm yes, honestly, that's part. I don't like being authority, and it's like this guy. If the head coach is an idiot, then I would hate it. But I got a buddy who manages a bar, and then coaches varsity high school hockey in Chicago. He seems like he really enjoys his life, and it's like, man, maybe that would be pretty good. And you get to, like Ed was saying, make an impact on people. You have your guys. I like yelling at people, so I could yell at, make them skate.
Did you ever coach?
Little kid, like my brother's teams when I was trying to have an extra thing or two in my college applications.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, high school coach.
Coaching is really awesome. I loved every second of it. Except the hungover coaching days. That was not fun.
The only problem I think, because how old are the kids that you coached?
15 through 18 high school.
Okay. So because I think younger than that is where it's like you got to deal with the parents. Like I want.
Oh, no, I had to deal with parents, and it was the absolute worst part of coaching.
Yeah, but
Sure you can attest.
and maybe this would be because this was my experience, because my parents never they might. It's like when you're younger, you want everybody to kind of play, but by the time you're 16, I feel like your parents have kind of given up on their dreams for you of being like a big time athlete. right? They can kind of, the writing's on the wall.
My dad had that dream for a quick minute there. He's like, I'm going to live vicariously through my son, and he is not.
Yeah, but like it's like varsity is just like, hey, like Timmy's better than Joey.
Mhm.
Timmy's playing on the power play, and it's like that's just the way it is. We're trying to win, or this is varsity. So I feel like you don't have to deal with like complaining parents as much.
Yeah.
It might be different for travel ball.
It was because
They're
everybody's
paying.
paying,
Yeah.
and it's not about winning and losing. It's about promotion. So,
Correct.
yeah.
Dave, what's a coaching tip you would give that you think majority of the other coaches aren't given to their players?
I would have to think about that. For baseball, I was very guilty of it. I didn't take practice seriously at all. I'm like, this is a waste of fucking time, and then just get to the game. Like, starting with the second you get to any practice facility, whether it's field, indoors during the winter, whatever. Like, I made sure everybody was taking it seriously because I didn't. Because I didn't, and I hated even knowing like 10 years later after going through that whole process. I'm like, dude, I was only doing what you're doing 10 years ago. Don't wind up like I did. Trust me on this.
Don't be like me,
You know?
working for Barstool Sports.
Dave, you're up.
I'm gonna pull the George McCaskey, and I'm gonna become a patched umpire or referee.
Okay.
I have a buddy, one of my good friends. His dad,
High school ref?
Yeah, high school ref. Yeah, I want it to make it clear. I'm not doing little league. I want it to be somewhat competitive. I want, like, you can't just go and be the umpire. You have to be patched umpire. Otherwise, you can't umpire this game or referee. You know what I mean? I have a buddy whose dad's a very successful attorney, and just still to this day, Friday Night Lights, he's reffing. Now he's doing like state championship down in Champaign and shit, or wherever they hold it now. But he's been doing it for like 30 years, and he loves it.
Okay. I don't hate that pick.
And you're making like $100 a game or whatever it is. Yeah.
Any problem with being you're on the bad side? Like, oh, you're the dark side?
Yeah, there's obviously you can blow a call and like blow a season for somebody. There is pressure. You have to move, Ed. I know that's a big no-no for you, but for a
That's
referee,
not true. Umps don't move.
If you're playing a two-man game, you got to move a little bit.
Yeah.
Not like a football ref. You have to move a lot.
Basketball, you're fucking chugging.
Nonstop.
That's
Yeah.
exercise.
You're running suicides all night.
Pretty much, yeah.
Backwards.
But yeah, that's it. That's my last pick.
What would be your favorite sport?
Something
to
about
ref.
like reffing Friday night DVC, like good back, like when I played DVC football. It's not the same DVC anymore, but or like a Catholic league. That
Yeah.
would be awesome. I think
'Cause
being on the field watching Mount Carmel versus Rita or Rice or something.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
The only thing
That
with
without
football, refs is that like those guys have the least personality of all the refs. Where like you can do like your own strike 3 call. You have
Oh,
like,
I had fun with it too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the
Heat rock 3.
there's a lot of basketball refs that have like a personality and a flair. Hockey.
Was that old guy?
Is it Joey Crawford?
Yeah, Joey Crawford, right? The
Right.
old,
Yeah, but
He was a
doesn't have-
dickhead.
People don't like his
everybody. hated him.
that's just the name.
But he was like part.
But you know
Joe
his
West.
name.
Joe West.
Joe West, like you know their names.
Right.
And like the hockey ones, like when they're mic'd up and they're just like motherfucking players and they get in arguments like that, like I actually think football refs might be the most
I don't.
boring.
But I'm not doing it for the personality. I'm doing it just. 'cause
And to
I
be
think
fair,
think
you
it would be
said-
less
you said
fun.
high school ref. It could be a lot of sports. A lot of these guys double.
Yeah,
up.
for sure.
Yeah, that's true too.
Tate.
All right, I'm going with something that you see people every day. You talk, you recurring customers. I would be a barber in a barber shop.
I think that's a horrible pick.
I thought you would be. Well, I got Lance over there shaking his head up and down. So
Dude, it's a fucking grind though. Those guys are grinded. Barbers are. You're there all fucking day.
Yeah, how about this though? I think black barber shops. That's a way better.
Those seem pretty.
Yeah. I'd like to be a black barber.
black barber. Yeah.
Put that down.
Black barber.
As a white guy or as a hypothetical black guy, are you changing races?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think I can be a white black barber. But no, my point is this. I think there's a bunch of jobs in sports that we'll talk about afterwards that you could do. But when you're talking about little pay, get to see people, you also value the people that don't want to be talked to. You sit there and you don't have to say a word to them, but then you have your customer that comes in every Friday, and I don't know, you just get to be a man of the people.
Yeah, I just think I do think it's harder than people think.
Really?
Oh,
Yeah.
you have to have a skill set for
Oh
sure.
yeah, like you're on your feet all fucking day. You're
That actually does.
You got to
Yeah.
clean up a lot of hair.
a lot of hair. You're
Being on your feet would suck.
yeah.
Button pushers on.
And what if you fuck up someone's
stool.
haircut?
But that's the thing. I feel like very few complaints. I'm never complaining, no matter how bad my haircut
Yeah.
is. I'm like, yep, that's fine.
Yeah, when they
Looks
turn
great.
you around and show you the mirror, how is it? Do you ever be like,
Yeah. Oh, could you add more hair?
that looks great?
Got to deal with lice.
Do you think?
Rarely.
I don't know. Just fucking around.
Yeah.
I think the social aspect of it is kind of like a
Dude,
bar.
I think Black Barbershop is an
Yeah,
awesome.
but I mean,
You just want to say it.
What?
yeah, I mean that is cool. For sure.
Yeah, that's like a.
What,
that seems
saying
like
Black
a-
Barber? It is kind of cool.
No.
That's
Oh,
not
wait,
what he was
wait,
talking
That's
about.
not yeah, what.
I was looking at Danny. My
said-
headphones just cut out. Are we good?
Sorry. Yeah, you're good. I think, yeah, and sometimes they don't get a lunch because they're just fucking going through like they're.
Well, Eddie, if
Really
you're
working.
you're poking holes like, yeah, my party bus company has a cleaning crew, but can't take a lunch when he's a barber.
Listen, I just know. I just
No,
know.
you got to starve,
I
obviously.
I just know my guy Michael. He just does not stop cutting hair. Like he's just like I'm like holy fuck, dude, how does this guy do it?
Yeah, I'm going 9 to noon.
Can I get my barber on the phone and see how daunting of a
Yeah, we get it. It's fine. Danny, you're up.
I'm going to go with one that you're probably going to be mad that you didn't choose, Eddie. Zamboni driver.
Oh wow.
Very therapeutic. Everyone claps for them, even though they're basically just.
I don't think
the
anyone has ever
janitor.
clapped for.
Oh,
a
I
Zamboni
do.
driver.
I do. I know Eddie does too. Kind of a rare job, especially if we're taking an equation, just like a night Zamboni ride when no one's in the arena. Oof, give me that all day.
The-
You play
hockey
Endless Love
games.
on the loudspeakers?
I think and that's the other thing. They're usually wearing headphones half the time.
This
Zamboni driver.
was for a period of time. He hasn't said it in a long time, but it was my dad's like dream retirement job, is to be a Zamboni driver. I don't think this seems like a good job to me.
You're probably too close to the sun. To me, it sounds like
Yeah,
a great
you
job.
know too many personally.
It's tight corners too.
Tight
Good
corners,
driver.
and it's like there are, I guess, I don't know. When you're like waiting to get on the ice and the guy is like slow and he's just fucking pumping that thing to get more water out and he misses a little strip, so then he's got to go all the way back around and do it. Like, to me, this is like worse than being like a lawnmower guy.
Well, a Zamboni's rare. It's a vehicle not everyone can operate, and I'm part of that special class. I'll take that.
All right. I'm not going to shit on it too much.
I think it's great.
I think it's solid.
Great, Mr. Irrelevant.
Yeah.
Thank you guys.
Is that a hard job to get? Like,
Yeah,
at UC?
what's the licensing?
Yeah.
I have no idea. Normally, it's just like at Johnny's specifically, it's just the guy who like signs you in, for your game. And then 10 minutes before the game, he goes out there, he does the ice, gets back off, signs the next group in, goes back down,
I feel like that guy's always just going to the pub after.
And I will say, if you're doing like, obviously, if you're doing the Blackhawks, there's 2 of them, and you're doing it probably 4 times a night, 5 times a night on game days. But if you're just running a rink, you're driving it 8 times a day, 10 times a day for the amount of ice slots there are. So
Can get a little monotonous.
not even, but not really. Kind of the opposite, where it's like I do this once an hour. It takes 10 minutes, then you're back to sitting down.
Free hockey.
Okay, let's do. I mean, do we have honorable mentions?
I have one, but
What
they
is
don't really exist anymore. Pin monkey
Hmm.
at a bowling alley.
you like
That's
that?
Manu?
That's horrible.
That fucking sucks.
It was
picking
just
up blocks all day.
the reason. Yes, I didn't draft it for a reason, Ed, but the reason it popped in my head was because there's a whole Simpsons episode on it where Homer finally clears his debt. He quits the nuclear power plant and he becomes a pin monkey
Oh,
because it was his dream job.
We had a bowling alley at my grade school, and we'd have to pin set or be pin monkeys, like Dave said, for like service hours or for free. And it was so hot back there. You're dodging bowling balls. There's
Oh,
guys
so
just
it's
getting
not that good.
Oh, it sucked. It was. They were definitely violating some child labor laws.
I have one.
what do you got?
Dante actually had this job but he was the DJ at Wrigley Field. So similar to like the Usher situation where he would pick the walk-up songs with the players, and then he would just every once in a while it's like, oh, it's time for Jump Around or whatever. He puts his iPod on shuffle, and then that's it. Like and then you're just sitting with a primo seat watching the game in the booth.
I had a bunch of in sports. There's a bunch of like no-name jobs like that. I didn't want them all to be like that, but like scoreboard operator,
Dude, the guy
50-50 seller, PA announcer, ball boy.
I want to shout out the Wrigley Field, specifically the big old scoreboard.
Yeah.
That guy, he calls balls and strikes faster than the umpire.
He knows what he's doing, too.
Yeah.
He knows that everybody's darting the eyes to the scoreboard, and he tries to beat him.
I've never beaten him.
I
tried.
I met him before.
What?
I met him before.
Does he know he's doing that?
I mean, I was a kid. My buddy's dad was on the grounds crew, and they were friends. And we were kids. He got us on the field. And so we just met him briefly. He was like, oh, what's up, guy? Like, he was just.
Did you know how fast he was?
Yeah, of course. I had the knowledge when I was a kid, but like I didn't really.
Because like even going
gushing over being on the field for
going to Milwaukee for that game, like you would like look up and you'd see the guy change it.
Yeah.
Where at Wrigley it's done. Like
he's
he's faster than the umpire.
Yeah, his name's Rick Fuse.
I don't know if I would like.
Still
How
the
long's
same
he
guy
been there for?
I think it's the same guy. I mean,
there can't be two guys.
yeah,
that
you can't get
fast.
two robots like that.
You got to be so locked in though, like you can't even look at your phone for
Oh,
the
yeah.
next few hours. I don't know if I would like that.
Yeah, that's
I
true.
think I
That's a good
would
point.
I like opportunities to put my phone away.
Like I don't even know if you could talk to the guy next to you.
Yeah.
To be clear, I was thinking more of like touchdown Browns plus
Yeah.
+7, +6.
You already fucked it up.
Yeah, that's kind of. There's a lot of those. Like 1 minute remaining. 1 minute. Like just being that
right.
guy. Like whatever.
Get back, coach.
Yeah.
There's a timeout.
A get back coach, that would have been a good pick, maybe.
But like you would want to do it right now. Too,
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
Maybe
You
like
got
a
any, Danny?
ice cream parlor, working at an ice cream parlor, specifically Oberweis.
I actually heard my friend worked at Baskin Robbins as a kid. He's like, you get really sore scooping.
I
Like,
bet.
you're-
God, Ed, no, he's.
You want
Why
the,
would I lie about that? Why would I lie about
I
that?
could see that.
Yeah.
You're digging in. It's like when you would do the drills where you had like the sand and shit in the buckets and you just have to fucking turn it.
I would turn down the
what's wrong with
temperature a
that?
little.
That is much more difficult than
Dude,
doing this.
hard serve where you're fucking digging
Yeah,
it
I don't know
out.
how that's crazy.
I mean, yeah,
I
you're
don't-
doing that 100 times a day.
Yeah, more probably.
You got to turn down the temperature.
Weren't you
make
sore
it a
from
little- make it
playing
melt a
bags
little.
that night
No,
last week?
no.
Okay, I wasn't really either. How about the bowling alley? Somebody was complaining about being sore from throwing bags.
I was sore as fuck. Dude.
I'm too
Yeah,
physically fit to get
My
sore,
yeah,
okay?
my rotator cuff.
Yeah, well, me and Danny
chopped.
threw 10,000 of them.
Yeah.
That's crazy to think an ice cream scooper can't get sore.
I don't think I'd get sore if I was scooping ice cream, Ed.
All right, try it then.
I will try
All
it.
right,
Full
do
shift.
it. Full shift.
I'll do a full shift when you do a full shift at your local high school.
No,
And I want
I'd
to
ra- I-
hold on. I want to see him cleaning up the nacho cheese off his tits.
I'd rather see him do button pushing. Elevator operator.
No problem.
That's a
I
worst
know,
job.
but here's the thing: I know he could physically do that.
Yeah, like
I
you
think
wouldn't,
it'd
wouldn't get bored of that after a day. It would
I
take-
think a week of that, you'd be like, fuck.
So we're saying boredom versus.
Boredom's important, dude.
Yeah, for sure. I get
Lose
it.
your
I
mind.
agree. I don't think I'd be bored.
Don't you have vertigo too?
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
Go to a good place where it's not many floors.
So how you doing your Christmas tree? That was a terrible pick.
Any more honorable mention? I had Cigar Lounge.
Oh, that's
I
a good one.
I went to
What
college.
are the
with
jobs there? You're cutting cigars?
You're kind of just stocking, cutting,
Okay.
whatever. It's pretty menial.
Okay.
I went to college with a kid whose family ran a Christmas tree farm. I don't know if that really qualifies, but it was super random.
I would like that.
Yeah.
And I had a indie independent manager for independent ball. Who cares,
Okay.
Oh yeah.
right?
That
Yeah.
Who cares?
That's a good one. That's a good one.
I think it'd be sick to own one of those Chicago bars that just the dive bars just open when they want to. Like, yeah, all right, it's Tuesday, I'll open
Dude,
up. Yeah,
I
there's
went
a plan.
to-
All right, I'll open up.
They
tonight.
live upstairs.
I
Yeah.
went to Nilda's
Open
for
when
the
you want.
first time with Donnie this weekend. I have never been to a dive bar that is as divey as this in my entire life anywhere else in the planet.
You'd never been in Nilda's?
I'd never stepped foot into Nilda's in my life, and I lived there.
You lived there.
I know forever, and I always thought it was closed.
It always looks
So
close.
Donnie and I went. It's like the size of this room. There's dogs running around in it, which is cool. I'm a dog guy. And then it's just one guy who's got like meth teeth, and he charges what he wants to charge.
I've always loved the idea of, I don't understand why more places, I don't know any place that does this, where you're a coffee shop from 6 to 1 in the morning, and you shut down, and you reopen as like an Irish pub,
Yeah.
dive bar.
Place by us, they made a place called Soups and Scoops.
Yeah.
Kinda
Soup in the winter, scoops in the
Yeah.
summer.
Yeah.
Kind of
I mean, most ice cream places are shutting down for the winter. DQ does still, right?
certain ones do.
The DQ that was by my parents' house used to do that. They would be done in like December,
That's
but then now they're year round for some reason.
okay.
When I hate haunted house,
I would.
scare people all day.
Yeah, it'd be solid. You only work for a month too.
I think if you were to work at or own a fireworks store, they'll come in. You got to test them. People ask you, they'll say,
of course,
what do they
Lance
do?
said that.
I also think running a power washing business and just go and power wash people's
Yeah.
I
houses
can
is
see getting
pretty
hit with
chill.
those on Instagram. It's like, oh yeah, I'm
Looks
making
awesome.
$10,000 a day doing power washing.
Yeah, I mean,
That's a good one, Lance. It's oddly satisfying.
yeah.
Watching it all get
Just
steamed
spraying.
away.
Oh,
High-powered water. That'd be awesome. I like spraying water. 2 of my dream picks would be spraying water in plants and power washing.
What
Sounds
about
awesome.
scrubbing dirty rugs, like throw rugs?
Well, aren't you just spraying it with a power washer? That'd be awesome. Yeah, that'd be tight.
Shaving sheep. You ever see those
That could be
videos?
Reshoeing horses,
Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah.
yeah, building log cabins in the wood.
Dave just takes all the TikTok ASMR jobs.
Yeah.
He was watching a wild one
You know-
earlier.
I had to see what the end was going to be.
What was
I was
it,
like
Dave?
some lady had like a pomegranate on her head or something.
It was.
Me and Maresh were watching him watch it, and we're like, dude, what is he
I was
doing?
scrolling.
He took a video of it.
A video of the video?
Every single person on earth is guilty of this. I was scrolling through Instagram, and it was a girl who was like, I don't know, 30, who was like molding like face mask shit into her face, and I'm like, okay, what's the end game here? And she turned her face into like a Halloween costume pomegranate.
Every guy's seen that.
It's not like I followed her. It was an ASMR thing.
I like it. I'm just giving you a hard time.
All right, let's read
I
them
had to
off.
see the end of it.
Running one of those smoke shops too. A lot of time the guy's just sitting there. He's like playing PlayStation or something. Somebody walks in, buys
That's true.
a vape or something.
Yeah, something
Easy job.
illegal's going on. You just don't know what yet.
Yeah, right.
The old vape shop. Eddie, Blockbuster, high school O-line coach, elevator button pusher, party bus driver, concession stand worker, chief, bike builder, boat captain, hunting guide, pit master, high school hockey coach, White Sox Dave, golf course starter, groundskeeper, Barstool security guard, dog walker, high school ref, Tate, stadium usher, tour guide, librarian, replay review guy, barber, Danny, beach bartender, t-shirt cannon guy, food surveyor, rappers hype man, Zamboni driver. What was your first pick, Chief?
What was your first pick?
Just sorry. All right.
Button pusher. You are a fucking professional button pusher.
Are we writing down who we're voting out?
Yeah. Tate, who you got?
I got Eddie.
Danny, who you got?
I'm sorry, I gotta go, Chief.
I'm Chief too.
This is fucking.
Oh, you can't skip
What do
orders
you
like
mean?
that.
Why?
Oh, he's trying
I'm
to
Chief
influence
too.
the group.
Yeah.
I'm voting for you.
He could be off if you vote for Chief.
Tate's turn.
No, he already went.
I went first.
He said Eddie.
So it's only me?
Yeah.
It was the bike builder. for
Dave.
me.
Yeah, bike builder's horrible.
All right. Well,
Remember how hard he went on?
Eenie.
Don't remember that.
Meanie.
Dave,
Tiny.
you got to think about
Calculated
that.
decision.
You want to be a button pusher or do you want to be a
These
pit
powers,
master?
let's
It's your fourth pick.
eeny, meeny,
I agree. His pick stinks.
His picks were
But you
all
can't-
time
My
horrible.
mother told me to pick the very best one, and you are it.
Here we go. So he's out.
Nice.
No, he's voting you're the worst.
No. He
You're
said
off.
Pick
Hey,
the very first. His mother told him.
No,
to pick the
no,
very best
no. He's voting for you. Your list objectively stinks. I would
No.
blow my brains out if I had your jobs.
I mean, I think people look at my list and be like, yeah, I can see him doing that.
Chief, you're fucking out.
Oh,
See you
Dave,
later.
Dave,
bike builder, get the fuck
that
out
was
of my
one
face.
pick. Look
Yes.
at my other four.
Yes, and he tried to take bullpen catcher. He tried to sneak that through.
You're fired.
You know what you're doing here. You know what you're doing.
I regret to say
She's
that
fired.
Truth is off
You don't
the
want to
ball.
be Tim Wells, Captain Ron, Pitmaster. You don't want to be any of those things. You're lying. This,
All right, that's
this whole
it.
draft
That's
is
the
under
draft.
protest.
Tate, thanks. Danny, thanks.
Thanks, boys.
I don't know if you guys like this format. Let us know.
I liked
Try
it.
it again. And
I will say it was difficult though.
It was difficult. Try having the first pick. That's the draft.
Try having your first pick vetoed.
It wasn't vetoed.
But you.
Eddie's never done any of the picks. Concession stand worker is the worst pick I've ever seen.
No way.